So like I said, the ecosystem is constantly changing and evolving. The crypto sphere is constantly changing and evolving, and DeFi is a huge part of that. We're seeing the dominance of larger protocols these days, whereas you could pretty much enter any farm and hop about in it a couple months ago. Now we really are seeing that these like larger protocols that are just like eating all of this TVL, these are the ones that are going to be around, and it's harder for these smaller farms to really survive for longer periods of time or to just be easy successes, whereas they used to be very simple to just like, again, hop into basically anything and, you know, be fine. We're also seeing differences in like withdrawal and deposit fees in a lot of these contracts. And so a lot of farms are starting to cap these, which is a great thing. And we really are pushing this ourselves. We are basically like encouraging the removal of all withdrawal fees and then capping deposits at 4%. Once Panther became a giant farm, we started to see transfer taxes. We also saw with like Lava Cake the entry of these harvest lock, like these prolonged harvest lockups. So whereas Panther introduced harvest locks, like now you're getting like 7-day harvest locks and things like that. And those require a very particular strategy that you need to like be familiar with. Referral codes, that was something that didn't exist a few months ago in the code. And so it's interesting to see the use of these, and they can be one of the tools that really do help smaller farms succeed because they're giving incentives to people to get their buddies into it too. But you know, they also require an extra layer of screening and scanning because you can definitely exploit a referral code to basically lock harvest or to throw like some shitty little scam in there. And now we're seeing this latest new chain trend. So whereas it used to just be like BSC and then it was BSC and Polygon, now I think people are just like hot for the next big thing because when Polygon opened, it was just like a rampaging success for weeks and weeks, right? It was like this crazy situation that every new farm on Polygon was just like an absolute like firecracker. And so now I think people are trying to replicate that, and you're seeing the rise of these smaller new chains that are trying to establish dominance and like enter into the field now, like Avalanche and like Coup and like Heiko and all these other ones that are trying to compete now. So it's definitely something that we've seen recently.